Right then, here we go.
Little Thames 400E, ever so rare little van. Competitor to the Bedford CA, of course. I think it'd be fair to say, for once, Bedford CA won. When I say that, I mean I think Bedford won over Ford, and as we all know, Ford are the best marketing company in the world. 15 underweight, as you can see. So for the Bedford CA to sort of beat the Ford 400E was pretty amazing, really. You know, arguably it maybe shouldn't have done so, really, but there it is. But this came up yesterday from down south, and he's made a nice job of it, the old lad. It really is nice, beautiful restoration, nice paint job and such like. Apparently you can buy this seat material somewhere as far away as Australia. I'm not too sure whether it's now come to the UK, but anyway, that's where you had to get it at one time, I do know that. Engine in there, as we know, it's got 4-speed gearbox fitted, which is a big advantage, much better. Massive cubes inside, look. I mean, it was known as a high cube van, and look at that, isn't it? It looks enormous, doesn't it? They were popular for caravan conversions. Martin Water converted them, you know, pop-up top and all that sort of thing, elevating roof as we called it. They were very popular in that. They were known as the Thames, of course, like all the Ford commercials were, Ford Thames. Just a lovely van. I mean, this one in particular is a really nice example, and again, it's because you don't see too many of them, and the ones that you do see are pretty rusty and pretty knocked about and worked to death. I mean, it's not absolutely perfect. Look, there's one or two imperfections, but generally speaking, a very nice, restored, well-presented van. Should achieve pretty good money, really, because of their rarity. Have you started it this morning?
Not this morning, no.
Right, go in. Start here somewhere.
Battery on.
Oh no, the battery's on.
Land's whipped the few battery leads off last night.
Yeah, don't feel as though it is, but really, and all the headline lined out inside. That's a nice thing, because it did used to drip on you a bit. Had a bit of an headline in here from what I remember, but the rest of it was all just plain metal, and it did tend to drip on you a little bit. Little warning there: be aware, brakes need bedding in. Be careful. So it's obviously had very little use since it was restored and put together again. Pedal feels okay. Feels all good. This is nice. Made a nice job of the steering wheel. On fussy on steering wheels, they've got to feel nice. And everyone knows I'm fussy on dashboards. They've got to look nice because you spend so much time looking at them. Twin sun visors. But no, it's lovely. It really is nice. Got a nice heater in there. Be a fantastic heater. Fords were reckoned to be the best heater on the road, you know. Best gearbox, best heater. With Fords, no doubt about it. But all good. Look, on the wheel arch and instep and such like is all good and sound. It's going to make someone a beautiful bit of kit. I mean, it's a show van really, but of course, as we always say, best form of advertising you'll ever get is a commercial vehicle sitting outside your business or your shop or whatever it might be, sign written up in your name. Everyone notices it, everyone looks at it. Perfect for sort of local deliveries, as we used to do. As I say, when I was 17-ish, 17, 18, we had one as a mobile shop, my brother and I, and I used to go around the local villages with it. I used to love getting out during the day rather than be stuck in the shop, you know. So fond memories. They got that certain note, that exhaust note. You can always tell when there's one coming down the road, just like you can a Morris Minor. You know, they've got that sort of noise. You know, they're just lovely. And prior to this, we had a J2, which is a bit prehistoric. Good vehicle, lovely vehicle, good working vehicle, but a little bit prehistoric. And of course, when we got one of these, it was light and jazzy, and you can like throw it about a bit, and you could actually get on. So it was great. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it very much. So I think someone's going to get a massive amount of enjoyment and pleasure out of this. Come along and have a look. I don't think it'll disappoint. And I don't know what the reserve is or what the guide is, but they make up towards 15,000 quid, mostly a nice one. So I can imagine it's certainly 10 plus anyway, but probably worth every penny, I would think.